I tried daily affirmations for 30 days. The results were life-changing. Part 1. Introduction. A bold leap into affirmation, setting the stage for transformation. I remember the exact moment I decided to embrace daily affirmations. A crisp morning when the air felt charged with possibility, and I sensed that something profound was about to unfold in my life. I had long been familiar with the notion that our thoughts shape our reality, yet I had never dared to truly trust the power of affirmations until that day. With a journal in hand, I vowed to document every step of this 30-day journey. I knew that if I could harness the power of intentional thought, I might unlock doors to creativity, healing, and spiritual awakening that had long been closed. Daily affirmations are not just empty phrases. They are seeds planted in the fertile soil of our subconscious. They possess the unique capacity to transform negative self-talk into empowering narratives and to shift our perception from one of scarcity to one of abundance. For many, the concept of speaking positivity into existence might sound trivial. Yet as I embarked on this journey, I discovered that each spoken word carried the vibration of hope, courage, and boundless possibility. This exploration was not simply about reciting phrases. It was a commitment to reshaping my internal landscape and embracing a spiritual revolution from within. At the outset, I was both excited and skeptical. How could a simple practice, repeated day after day, yield genuine transformation? The answer, I soon realized, lay in the delicate interplay between the mind and spirit. In a world where our lives often feel dictated by external circumstances, the power to assert control over our inner dialogue is both revolutionary and deeply empowering. Affirmations invite us to reclaim our narrative, transforming self-doubt into self-assurance, pain into purpose, and fear into faith. Throughout this series, I will recount my daily experiences, the unexpected challenges, the quiet victories, and the profound insights that illuminated my path. I will share how affirmations not only altered my mood and behavior, but also triggered a spiritual awakening that touched every facet of my being. I discovered that daily affirmations work on multiple levels. Psychologically, by reprogramming thought patterns, emotionally by nurturing self-love, and spiritually by connecting me to a higher consciousness. It became clear that our words are potent tools that, when wielded mindfully, have the power to manifest the reality we desire. In these pages, I invite you to explore the journey with me, from the tentative beginnings to the breathtaking revelations that unfolded over 30 transformative days. You will read about moments when affirmations felt like a lifeline in the midst of stormy emotions, moments when a simple phrase ignited a spark of hope deep inside, and moments when the process felt like a sacred ritual of self-discovery. I'll reveal not only the mechanics of the practice, but also the soul-stirring moments when I realized that I was not alone in my struggle or my triumph. For many of us, the quest for inner peace and authenticity can seem isolating. Yet, in affirming our worth and potential daily, we tap into a universal energy that connects us all. This journey is as much about learning to love oneself as it is about manifesting external success. It's about transforming the internal narrative that often whispers, "You're not enough," into a resounding declaration of worth. I am powerful, I am capable, and I deserve the best life has to offer. With each affirmation spoken, I was reminded that the mind is like a garden. Careful nurturing can lead to a flourishing life, while neglect and negativity only sow seeds of doubt and despair. I urge you to take this opportunity to reflect on your own internal dialogue. Perhaps you, too, have wrestled with limiting beliefs or found yourself trapped in cycles of negativity. My hope is that by reading about my journey, you will feel inspired to begin or continue your own practice of daily affirmations. The power to transform your life resides within you, waiting for the right moment to awaken. As we embark on this exploration together, let these words serve as a call to action. Pause, take a deep breath, and consider the incredible potential that lies in simply choosing to speak positivity into your life. Let this be the beginning of a journey toward a more empowered, enlightened, and joyful you. And if you find these insights helpful, Do subscribe and join our community of seekers and dreamers. Your transformation is just a word away. Part 2, Week 1, Laying the Groundwork, the Seeds of Change. The first week of my affirmation journey was both exhilarating and humbling. In these early days, I discovered that the foundation of any transformative practice lies in consistency and intention. Each morning, I greeted the sunrise with a carefully chosen affirmation, such as, "I am worthy of love and success," or "Today, I embrace new possibilities." These phrases were not merely recited. They were felt deeply, like an invocation of my inner strength and resilience. In the beginning, the act of speaking these affirmations felt awkward, almost as if I were performing a ritual from a foreign language. But as the days passed, the repeated articulation began to resonate on a deeper level. The words gradually evolved from mere sounds into powerful mantras that began to shift the tone of my inner dialogue. It was as if I were rewiring my brain, planting seeds of positivity in the fertile ground of my subconscious. Even on days when I woke up feeling less than stellar, these affirmations served as gentle reminders of my inherent worth and potential. This week was a period of experimentation and gentle self-inquiry. I kept a detailed journal, jotting down not only the affirmations I chose for the day, but also the emotions that surfaced as I recited them. I noted subtle shifts in my mindset, moments when a challenging thought was replaced by a spark of hope, or when a lingering anxiety was met with a surge of calm determination. For instance, on the second day, I wrote about how the affirmation, "I am resilient and capable," felt like a warm embrace during a particularly turbulent moment. It was in these instances that I began to see the tangible benefits of this practice. Beyond the internal shifts, I also observed changes in my interactions with others. There was a noticeable difference in my energy, an openness, a readiness to engage, and a newfound sense of optimism that colored my day. Colleagues commented on my radiant demeanor, and even casual encounters with strangers carried a sense of connection and warmth. This subtle transformation reminded me that the energy we project externally is invariably linked to the energy we cultivate within. Spiritually, the act of daily affirmation became a meditation in itself. Each statement was an offering to the universe, a way to align my intentions with the cosmic flow of abundance and grace. I began to see these affirmations as bridges connecting my finite human experience with a larger, more mysterious energy that pervades all existence. It was a quiet, almost imperceptible shift. From viewing affirmations as self-help cliches to recognizing them as profound spiritual tools capable of unlocking inner truths. One of the most challenging aspects of this first week was confronting the skepticism that naturally arises when trying something new. There were moments when I doubted the efficacy of this practice, when the old, nagging voices of self-doubt threatened to overpower the hopeful declarations. But it was precisely during these times that I realized the true power of affirmations lay not in their ability to eliminate negativity entirely, but in their capacity to gently transform it over time. Every time I repeated my affirmations, I was engaging in a silent conversation with my deepest self, one that slowly but surely began to replace fear with faith. In those early days, I also began to experiment with variations in my affirmations. Some days, I would focus on self-love. I honor my unique journey and embrace my true self. While on others, I center my thoughts on abundance and success. The universe supports my dreams and prosperity flows into my life. This variety kept the practice fresh and allowed me to address different facets of my life, from emotional healing to professional aspirations. It became clear that the beauty of affirmations was their flexibility. Each one could be tailored to meet the evolving needs of my soul. Reflecting on week 1, I now see that it was a critical period of laying the groundwork. Every small victory, the moment of clarity during a morning ritual, the quiet nod of self-approval after reciting a challenging affirmation, served as a building block for the deeper transformations to come. I began to understand that true change is not instantaneous. It is the culmination of countless small moments of courage and commitment. For anyone considering starting their own journey with daily affirmations, my advice is simple. Begin with intention, remain patient, and trust the process. It is in the gradual, deliberate practice of speaking positivity into existence that we begin to see the seeds of change take root. And as you nurture these seeds, you will witness a profound transformation that radiates from within, touching every aspect of your life. If you're feeling inspired by these early revelations, I encourage you to subscribe and stay connected. There is a whole community of like-minded individuals who believe in the power of affirmations to change lives, and together, we can continue to explore this beautiful journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Part 3, Week 2, Emerging Awareness, the shift in mindset. As I moved into the second week of my affirmation journey, I began to notice a subtle yet unmistakable shift in my mindset. The initial hesitancy that marked my first few days was gradually replaced by a burgeoning awareness, a recognition that the words I spoke each day were beginning to create ripples of change in my life. The affirmation, "I am the architect of my destiny," became a personal beacon, guiding me through moments of uncertainty and reminding me that I held the power to shape my reality. During these days, I found that my internal dialogue was evolving. The inner critic that had long whispered doubts and insecurities started to quiet down, replaced by a more nurturing, supportive voice. This new internal monologue was characterized by compassion, strength, and a sense of profound possibility. I remember one particular morning when, upon waking, I felt an overwhelming surge of gratitude for even the simplest blessings. A cup of warm tea, the gentle rustling of leaves outside my window, and the soft hum of my heart. I recognized that this gratitude was not just a fleeting emotion, but a direct result of my commitment to daily affirmations. This week also brought about a deepening of the spiritual dimension of my practice. I began to see my affirmations as meditative rituals that connected me with the higher energies of the universe. Each statement was imbued with intention, each word an offering to the cosmic flow of abundance and healing. It was during a quiet evening meditation that I experienced a moment of pure clarity. As I repeated, "I am in tune with the universe's infinite wisdom," I felt as though a veil had been lifted from my eyes. I became aware of a boundless field of energy, a luminous presence that reminded me of the sacred interconnection between all living beings. The transformation was not only internal, but also manifested in my daily interactions. I noticed that I was more present, more attuned to the beauty of small moments. Conversations flowed with a newfound authenticity, and I found myself empathizing more deeply with others. The process of affirming my worth allowed me to see the worth in others, bridging the gap between self-love and compassion for those around me. I learned that true empowerment is not about isolating oneself in a bubble of positivity, but about radiating that positivity outward, inspiring others to recognize their own inner light. Yet, amid this blossoming awareness, challenges persisted. There were days when the familiar shadows of self-doubt crept in, reminding me that transformation is a journey with both light and darkness. On one such day, I found myself wrestling with a deep-seated fear of failure. The affirmation, "I am fearless in the pursuit of my dreams," felt both empowering and daunting, as it challenged me to confront old wounds head-on. In that moment of vulnerability, I realized that the true magic of affirmations lies in their ability to honor our imperfections while gently guiding us toward our highest selves. Even the struggle became a stepping stone, a necessary confrontation with the parts of me that had long been hidden in the shadows. I began to incorporate reflective journaling into my routine, an honest dialogue with myself that allowed me to process these complex emotions. I documented my triumphs as well as my setbacks, recognizing that each experience, no matter how painful, was a vital part of my evolution. This practice deepened my connection with my inner self and reinforced the idea that every step, every spoken word, was contributing to a larger tapestry of growth and healing. A pivotal moment during week 2 occurred during a quiet walk in nature. Surrounded by the vibrant hues of autumn, I recited my daily affirmations while feeling the cool breeze on my face. I sense an almost palpable energy in the air, a reminder that nature, too, thrives on cycles of renewal and transformation. In that serene moment, I truly grasped that my journey was part of a universal rhythm, an ongoing process of death and rebirth, of letting go and welcoming new beginnings. It was as if the universe was speaking to me, urging me to trust in the natural flow of life. As week 2 drew to a close, I found myself emerging into a state of heightened awareness and optimism. The affirmations that once felt like mere words had blossomed into a powerful practice that was reshaping not only my thoughts but also my reality. I felt more connected to the present moment, more capable of facing challenges with grace and resilience. The transformation was subtle yet undeniable, a quiet revolution unfolding within me. For anyone who has ever doubted the power of daily affirmations, my experience during this second week stands as a testament to the potential locked within our thoughts. With patience, persistence, and an open heart, even the simplest words can spark a revolution within, igniting the flame of hope and transforming the way we see ourselves and the world around us. If you're ready to unlock your own inner light, I invite you to continue this journey with me. Subscribe, share your thoughts, and join our community of seekers who are discovering that the key to a fulfilling life lies within the power of our own words. Part 4, Week 3, Deep Emotional Work, Confronting Shadows and Embracing Light. As I stepped into Week 3 of my 30-day affirmation journey, the process took on a deeper, more introspective dimension. The affirmations that had once simply inspired hope were now calling me to face my internal landscapes with courage. I welcome all parts of myself with love and acceptance became my daily refrain, a bold declaration to confront long-ignored emotions and to embrace every facet of my being, light and shadow alike. This week, the practice of affirmations evolved into a powerful tool for deep emotional work. I began to recognize that within the recesses of my mind lay hidden fears, unresolved grief, and limiting beliefs that had quietly dictated my behavior for years. Each morning, I set aside time not just to recite my affirmations, but also to delve into the emotions that surfaced during the practice. I allowed myself to feel deeply, to acknowledge the pain and the beauty entwined in my memories, and to honor the journey that had brought me to this moment of reckoning. One particular day stands out in my memory. I had chosen the affirmation, "I am whole, even with my scars," as a gentle reminder that my perceived imperfections were not flaws to be eradicated, but rather badges of resilience and growth. As I spoke these words, memories of past failures and heartbreaks emerged. At first, the emotions were overwhelming, a flood of vulnerability and regret. Yet, instead of retreating into silence, I allowed myself to sit with the pain. I wrote in my journal, tears staining the pages as I recounted old wounds with honesty and compassion. In that moment, I understood that true healing required acknowledging the darkness before fully embracing the light. The process was not linear. There were days when the shadows of old beliefs would reassert themselves, whispering that I was not enough or that my efforts were in vain. However, with each repetition of my chosen affirmations, I felt a subtle shift, a small but significant reclaiming of power over my narrative. It was as if each word was a stitch mending the fragmented tapestry of my self-worth. The affirmation, "I rise above my past with strength and grace," became a lifeline during these moments, a reminder that the past was not a chain but a foundation upon which I could build a brighter future. Spiritually, Week 3 was transformative. I began to sense that the work I was doing was not merely psychological, but deeply spiritual in nature. I discovered that the process of confronting my shadows was akin to a spiritual alchemy, transforming leaden pain into golden wisdom. I started to meditate longer, and during these quiet moments, I felt a presence, a compassionate energy that seemed to cradle my soul. Whether you call it divine grace or simply the interconnected energy of the universe, I realized that I was not facing my inner demons alone. There was a subtle yet profound support system, an unseen force encouraging me to move forward with love and authenticity. An unexpected benefit of this deep emotional work was a newfound empathy toward others. As I learned to accept every part of myself, I found it easier to extend the same compassion to those around me. The walls of judgment and separation that once isolated me began to crumble, replaced by bridges of understanding and shared humanity. This realization was both humbling and uplifting, a clear sign that my personal journey was inextricably linked to the well-being of the wider community. Every time I recited my affirmation, "I am connected to the hearts of those around me," I felt that connection strengthen, reminding me that the path to healing is best traveled together. Of course, there were moments of resistance. Deep-seated beliefs and ingrained habits did not vanish overnight. Yet, the persistence of my practice, even in the face of emotional turbulence, reinforced the notion that transformation is a gradual process, a mosaic crafted from countless small acts of courage. With each day that passed, I observed subtle changes, a gentler inner dialogue, a greater capacity for forgiveness, and an emerging clarity about my own worth. These were not miraculous overnight shifts, but rather the slow and steady blossoming of a soul reclaiming its rightful place in the world. By the end of week 3, I had come to understand that true empowerment arises from embracing our vulnerabilities. The act of speaking affirmations was no longer just about creating a veneer of positivity. It had become a declaration of self-acceptance and a commitment to continuous growth. I realized that every time I acknowledged my pain and then countered it with an affirmation of love and resilience, I was actively rewriting the story of my life. The transformation was not only internal, but also radiated outward, influencing how I perceived challenges and how others saw me. If you find yourself in a similar struggle, grappling with shadows that seem too heavy to bear, remember this. Within every dark moment lies the seed of profound transformation. Affirmations can be your gentle guide, your reminder that you are deserving of love, healing, and renewal. I encourage you to lean into your emotions, honor your journey, and trust that every word you speak holds the potential to shape a brighter, more empowered future. Join me as we continue this exploration of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. Subscribe to our channel and become part of a community that celebrates growth, transformation, and the incredible power of affirmations to change lives. Part 5. Week 4. Embracing Spiritual Connection, the Manifestation of Inner Light. Entering the final week of my 30-day affirmation journey, I felt as though I was on the cusp of something extraordinary. Week 4 was a celebration of the inner light that had been patiently nurtured over the past 3 weeks, a culmination of intention, reflection, and deep spiritual connection. My daily affirmations had evolved into sacred mantras, each word resonating with a truth that transcended the mundane. The affirmation, "I am a beacon of love and light," became my anthem, echoing through my heart and soul. This week, I decided to deepen my practice by integrating affirmations with other spiritual rituals. Each morning, I set aside extra time for meditation, lighting a candle as I recited my affirmations with deliberate care. The flickering flame symbolized the eternal spark within me, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is an unwavering light that guides and sustains. As I repeated phrases like, "I trust the divine flow of life," and "I embrace the infinite possibilities of my spirit," I felt an overwhelming sense of interconnectedness with the universe. It was as if each word was a thread weaving me into the vast tapestry of existence, connecting my personal journey to a greater cosmic design. During this week, the nature of my relationships also began to shift in subtle but significant ways. I noticed that the energy I projected through my affirmations created a ripple effect, drawing deeper, more meaningful connections into my life. Friends, family, and even casual acquaintances sensed a newfound openness in me, a quiet radiance that invited conversation, shared vulnerability, and genuine understanding. The affirmation, "I am surrounded by loving and supportive energy," took on a tangible quality, as if I were stepping into a space where every interaction was a sacred exchange of kindness and empathy. I also began to explore the connection between my affirmations and my creative expression. In the past, I had occasionally felt blocked when it came to my art and writing, but as I embraced my daily affirmations with unwavering commitment, I found that inspiration flowed more freely than ever before. The act of affirming my worth and potential served as a gateway to a deeper creative reservoir. Ideas began to spark like stars in the night sky, each one a luminous reflection of the inner light that I had cultivated. I started journaling not only about my experiences, but also about the insights and metaphors that emerged during my meditations. One entry read, "My soul dances in the light of endless possibility," a poetic affirmation that captured the essence of my spiritual transformation. Spiritually, week 4 was a profound merging of heart and mind. The affirmations that once felt like mere words had now become vessels for a divine connection, a means to tap into the wellspring of inner wisdom and universal love. I began to sense that my journey was not isolated, but rather part of a larger cosmic symphony. The phrase, "I am in harmony with the universe," became more than a mantra. It was a lived reality. In quiet moments of solitude, I felt the comforting embrace of something far greater than myself, a presence that affirmed my existence, my purpose, and my place in the grand scheme of life. Yet, amid the blossoming clarity, there remained moments of introspection. I recalled the challenges of the previous weeks and the emotional work that had often tested my resolve. In those reflective moments, I recognized that the true beauty of this journey was its dual nature. It was both an embrace of light and a respectful acknowledgement of shadow. The very affirmations that celebrated my inner brilliance also honored the struggles that had paved the way for growth. I honor my journey, every step of the way. I would say, a gentle reminder that transformation is a mosaic of joy and pain, hope and resilience. As the days of week 4 unfolded, I felt a profound sense of gratitude for the practice that had reshaped my inner world. The integration of affirmations with spiritual rituals had opened doors to new realms of awareness, a state where I could feel both the tangible presence of the world around me and the subtle whispers of divine inspiration. I started to see that every challenge was an opportunity to reaffirm my commitment to growth, and that every success was a celebration of my inherent strength. For those who have ever yearned to connect more deeply with their spiritual essence, I offer this invitation. Embrace your inner light. Allow the affirmations to guide you as you explore the uncharted territories of your heart and soul. Each word you speak is a spark that can ignite a flame of transformation and illuminate the path to a more empowered existence. As we approach the culmination of this 30-day journey, I encourage you to continue nurturing this sacred practice. Subscribe to our channel and become part of a vibrant community dedicated to self-discovery, spiritual awakening, and the beautiful art of affirming our worth every single day. Part 6. The culmination, day 30. A new reality emerges. The final day of my 30-day affirmation journey dawned with a sense of reverence and anticipation. Over the past month, each day had been a step toward reclaiming my narrative and realigning my inner world with the truth of my potential. On day 30, as I stood before the mirror with a steady gaze, I recited my most powerful affirmation. I am the embodiment of my highest self, radiating love, strength, and infinite possibility. In that moment, I recognized that the practice had transcended mere repetition. It had become a transformative ritual, a daily communion with the deepest parts of my soul. Throughout this culminating day, I reflected on the myriad ways in which my life had shifted. It wasn't just that my mood was lighter or my thoughts more positive. A fundamental transformation had taken place. I had learned to see challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as stepping stones on the path to self-realization. Every affirmation, from the tentative "I am worthy of love" to the confident "I am unstoppable," had contributed to an inner alchemy that had redefined my relationship with myself and the world. On day 30, I decided to document the experience in a long, heartfelt journal entry. I recounted the emotional peaks and valleys of the journey, the moments when a single word had ignited hope in the depths of despair, and the times when the simple act of affirmation had opened new pathways in my heart. I described the gradual dismantling of old limiting beliefs, the doubts and fears that had once defined me, and how, through consistent practice, they had been replaced with a resilient belief in my own potential. "I am transformed by my own words," I wrote, capturing the essence of a process that had both challenged and liberated me. This final day was also a celebration of newfound self-compassion. I recalled the days when I had wrestled with self-judgment and the quiet triumphs that had come with every step of vulnerability. My journey had taught me that self-love is not about perfection, but about honoring every part of who we are. The affirmation, "I am enough just as I am," resonated deeply, serving as a beacon of acceptance in a world that often demands unrealistic standards. I felt an overwhelming gratitude for every struggle and every moment of clarity that had led me to this place of inner peace and self-assurance. Spiritually, Day 30 was a synthesis of all that I had experienced, a merging of the emotional, psychological, and mystical dimensions of my existence. I had learned to trust in the universe's benevolence, to see each challenge as a divine invitation to grow, and to understand that the words we choose to speak can indeed shape the fabric of our reality. I had become both the sculptor and the sculpture, a living testament to the transformative power of daily affirmation. In the quiet moments of that day, as the golden sunlight filtered through my window, I took a moment to look inward and acknowledge the journey. I realized that this 30-day experiment was not an endpoint, but rather a launching pad for a lifetime of intentional living. The practice had given me the tools to navigate future challenges with grace and the wisdom to understand that true transformation is an ongoing, sacred process. Every affirmation was a stepping stone on the path to a more enlightened existence. As I closed my journal that evening, a profound sense of empowerment filled me. I had learned that by choosing our words carefully and by dedicating ourselves to a practice of daily positivity, we can indeed rewrite the narrative of our lives. My heart brimmed with gratitude for the journey, and I felt an irresistible urge to share this newfound wisdom with others. I knew that the transformation I had experienced was not meant to be kept to myself. It was a gift to be shared with anyone who dared to dream of a brighter, more empowered future. To everyone reading this, let Day 30 be a reminder that every day is an opportunity to begin anew. Embrace your power, speak your truth, and allow your affirmations to light the way forward. If you're ready to take the leap into a life of purpose and passion, I encourage you to subscribe and join our community of empowered souls. Together, we can continue to inspire one another to live authentically, to celebrate every victory, and to remember that the seeds of transformation are already within us, waiting to bloom. Part 7. Reflections on the Journey. What I learned about myself. In the weeks that followed my 30-day affirmation experiment, I found myself reflecting deeply on the nature of transformation and the myriad lessons the journey had imparted. I began to see that the act of daily affirmation is not simply a ritualistic practice. It is a mirror reflecting the innermost truths of our being. With every spoken word, I discovered aspects of myself that had long been hidden behind layers of doubt and fear. The simple act of affirming, "I am powerful beyond measure," unlocked reservoirs of strength I never knew existed, revealing a self capable of overcoming adversity and embracing boundless love. The process taught me that transformation is both an art and a science. On one level, it involves the deliberate reprogramming of our neural pathways, a tangible shift in the way our brain processes information. Yet, on a deeper, more mystical level, it is about aligning ourselves with the cosmic energies of love, abundance, and healing. I began to view each affirmation as a sacred dialogue with the universe, a conversation that reaffirmed my place in the grand tapestry of existence. Throughout the journey, I learned to appreciate the value of vulnerability. In the past, I had viewed vulnerability as a weakness, a chink in the armor that made me susceptible to hurt. But as I allowed myself to speak my truth, acknowledging both my light and my shadows, I discovered that true strength lies in embracing our imperfections. I learned that self-acceptance is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth and evolution. Each affirmation became a stepping stone on the path to deeper self-understanding, urging me to let go of judgment and instead nurture a compassionate relationship with myself. I also realized that the transformative power of affirmations extends far beyond the individual. The ripple effect of positive energy is both subtle and profound. As I embraced my own journey of healing and empowerment, I began to notice a shift in the energy around me. Friends, colleagues, and even strangers responded to the light I was radiating, and I found that our connections deepened in ways that felt almost magical. The affirmation, "I am interconnected with all beings," was no longer a theoretical idea. It was a lived experience that reshaped my relationships and enriched my daily interactions. Perhaps the most profound lesson of all was a recognition that transformation is a lifelong journey. While 30 days provided a powerful glimpse into what is possible, I understood that the work of self-discovery and spiritual growth never truly ends. Each day brings new challenges, new joys, and new opportunities to align ourselves with our highest truth. My journey with affirmations had laid the foundation for a lifetime of conscious living, a practice that I now vowed to continue with unwavering dedication and gratitude. As I sit with these reflections, I feel an overwhelming sense of empowerment. I am no longer defined by past limitations or the fleeting opinions of others. Instead, I have come to embrace the truth that I am the author of my own story, a story of resilience, transformation, and infinite possibility. I hope that by sharing these insights, you too will be inspired to embark on your own journey of self-discovery. Embrace your truth, speak your affirmations with conviction, and allow the light within you to shine brightly for all the world to see. If my reflections resonate with you, please subscribe and join our community. Let's walk this path together, celebrating each small victory and every moment of growth along the way. Part 8. The Science and Spirituality Behind Affirmations, a deep dive. Behind every transformative affirmation lies a fascinating interplay of science and spirituality, a convergence that offers both tangible benefits and a profound sense of inner alignment. In this section, I want to take you on a deep dive into how affirmations work on multiple levels. Scientific research in neuroplasticity tells us that our brains have the remarkable ability to rewire themselves based on our thoughts and experiences. When we engage in positive self-talk, we stimulate neural pathways that promote optimism, resilience, and well-being. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's backed by evidence that the mind, when properly nurtured, can change the very structure of our brain. From a spiritual perspective, affirmations are seen as a means of aligning our vibrational frequency with that of the universe. Ancient traditions have long understood that words carry energy. Each syllable is imbued with the power to create, heal, and transform. In many spiritual practices, mantras and affirmations are used to break down barriers between the self and the divine. When I say, "I am in tune with the universe's wisdom," I'm not only engaging my mind, but also opening a channel to a higher consciousness. This dual action, reprogramming our neural networks while simultaneously elevating our spiritual awareness, creates a dynamic synergy that can lead to profound life changes. I have come to appreciate that the process of affirmation is both an art and a science. On one hand, it requires the discipline of daily practice, backed by research on the power of repetition and focused intention. On the other hand, it invites us to tap into the mystic realm of the unseen, where our inner light connects with the eternal. It is a dance between the tangible and the transcendent, a reminder that every positive thought, every affirmation spoken, is a step toward manifesting a life of balance, joy, and abundance. In my own journey, I witnessed firsthand how these principles intertwined. The affirmation, "I harness the power of my mind and spirit," was not merely a hopeful statement. It became a lived truth as I observed improvements in my focus, emotional regulation, and even my creative expression. The scientific explanation might attribute these changes to neural rewiring, while the spiritual interpretation sees it as the awakening of a dormant inner power. Both perspectives, I believe, are valid and mutually enriching. If you ever wondered how your words could have such a profound impact on your life, remember this. Every time you speak an affirmation, you are engaging in a powerful act of self-creation. You are aligning your inner self with the boundless possibilities of the universe. By understanding both the scientific and spiritual dimensions of this practice, you empower yourself with the knowledge that your transformation is not only possible, it is inevitable when nurtured with love, intention, and unwavering commitment. For those seeking to delve deeper into this fascinating subject, I encourage you to explore further, experiment with your own affirmations, and observe the subtle ways in which your inner world transforms. And as always, if you find value in this exploration, subscribe to our channel so that we may continue to share these life-changing insights with you. Part 9. How daily affirmations can change your life. Practical tips and insights. Now that we've delved deep into the transformative power of affirmations, it's time to focus on practical applications. How exactly can a daily practice of positive affirmations change your life? Here, I share actionable tips, insights, and strategies that help me harness this incredible tool and can do the same for you. Start with clarity. Begin by identifying areas in your life where you feel stuck or limited, whether it's self-doubt, anxiety, or a fear of failure. Knowing your starting point is key. Write down your thoughts and then transform them into positive, empowering statements. For example, if you struggle with self-esteem, consider affirmations like, "I am deserving of love and respect," or "Every day, I grow more confident and strong." Create a sacred ritual. Set aside a dedicated time each day to focus solely on your affirmations. This could be part of your morning routine, during meditation, or even as a pre-bedtime ritual. The key is consistency. Allow these moments to become a sacred space where you reconnect with your inner self and set the tone for the day ahead. Feel the words. It's not enough to simply recite affirmations. Let them resonate within you. As you speak each word, visualize the reality you desire. Picture yourself thriving, radiating positivity, and experiencing the joy of a life reimagined. This visualization amplifies the power of your words, aligning your mind, body, and spirit in a unified direction. Journal your journey. Keeping a daily journal of your affirmations and the emotions they evoke can be incredibly powerful. Record the shifts in your mindset, the challenges you face, and the small victories you experience. Over time, these entries become a testament to your growth, serving as both a roadmap of your transformation and a source of inspiration during tougher days. Adapt and evolve. Your needs will evolve, and so should your affirmations. As you progress in your journey, revisit and refine your statements to ensure they reflect your current aspirations and challenges. The affirmation, "I am adaptable and open to change," might take on new meaning as you overcome obstacles and step into new phases of life. Surround yourself with positivity. The environment in which you practice affirmations plays a vital role. Create a space that nurtures your spirit, a corner with calming decor, inspirational quotes, or even soft music that complements your practice. A positive physical environment reinforces your inner affirmations and sets a harmonious tone for your day. Connect with community. Transformation is best nurtured in a community. Join groups, forums, or channels where affirmations and self-empowerment are celebrated. Sharing your experiences, challenges, and successes not only reinforces your commitment, but also inspires others to begin their journey. The collective energy of like-minded souls can be incredibly uplifting and transformative. Celebrate every victory. No transformation is too small to celebrate. Each time you overcome a negative thought, each time an affirmation shifts your perspective, acknowledge and celebrate it. Recognize that every positive shift is a milestone on the path to a fuller, richer life. Implementing these practical tips in your daily life can help create lasting changes. The journey of transformation is ongoing, a continuous process of aligning your thoughts with your dreams, of nurturing the inner light that guides you toward your true potential. Daily affirmations are not a magic pill. They are a conscious commitment to self-love, resilience, and the belief that you are capable of creating the life you desire. By integrating these practices into your routine, you are not only investing in your personal growth, but also sending a powerful message to the universe that you are ready to receive abundance, love, and transformation. Embrace this journey with an open heart, and remember that every word you speak is a step toward a brighter, more empowered future. For more practical tips and inspiring insights, please subscribe to our channel and join a community dedicated to transforming lives through the power of positive affirmation. Part 10. Conclusion: Stepping into a new reality. Empower, transform, and subscribe. As I reflect on this 30-day journey, one truth stands clear. The power to change your life resides within your own words. Daily affirmations are not just fleeting expressions of hope. They are the very fabric of transformation, the spark that ignites the fires of inner strength, creativity, and spiritual awakening. Over these past months, I have experienced a metamorphosis that transcended superficial positivity. I have learned to embrace my vulnerabilities, celebrate my strengths, and recognize that every day offers an opportunity to step into a more authentic version of myself. This journey has been a profound reminder that transformation is not an external event, but an internal revolution. By choosing to affirm, "I am worthy, I am powerful, and I am loved," I have reshaped my reality, turning challenges into catalysts for growth and despair into opportunities for renewal. Every affirmation served as a building block, laying the foundation for a life filled with possibility, compassion, and unwavering self-belief. The lessons I have learned are simple yet profound. Transformation takes time, self-compassion is essential, and our inner dialogue is the key to unlocking our potential. As you stand at the precipice of your own journey, remember that the universe is waiting to conspire in your favor when you commit to speaking your truth. Embrace your inner light, celebrate every small victory, and trust that every affirmation is a step toward a more empowered, joyful, and enlightened existence. Now, I invite you to take the next step. If you found these insights inspiring, if you're ready to embrace your own power and transform your life, subscribe to our channel and join our ever-growing community of seekers and dreamers. Together, we can build a space where every day is an opportunity to affirm our worth, to uplift one another, and to celebrate the infinite possibilities that life has to offer. May this journey be a testament to the transformative power of intentional living, and may you always remember, the words you speak have the power to change your destiny. Step forward with courage, speak your affirmations with conviction, and let your light shine brightly for the world to see. Thank you for joining me on this incredible adventure. I look forward to sharing more insights, more transformative practices, and more moments of pure inspiration with you. Until next time, keep shining, keep affirming, and always believe that your journey toward empowerment and enlightenment is just beginning.